Good evening, Cowboys Nation, and welcome to another electrifying edition of Lone Star Gridiron Report. I'm your host, Jake Harlan, coming to you live from the shadow of that massive video board at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Folks, have you ever wondered what keeps America's team perpetually in the headlines, even when the pads aren't popping? Tonight, we've got a rumor swirling through the Star like a West Texas dust devil, and it's got Jerry Jones's fingerprints all over it. Strap in, because we're about to unpack a blockbuster whisper that's got Dallas buzzing louder than a Friday night at Billy Bob's. Let's roll the highlight reel and break it all down.
Picture this. It's a crisp November evening in 2025, the Cowboys sitting at 6-3 after that heart-stopping overtime win against the Eagles last week, and suddenly, bam! Sources deep inside the Star are leaking that owner and general manager Jerry Jones is on the verge of pulling the trigger on a mega-trade for none other than disgruntled Los Angeles Rams superstar wide receiver Cooper Kupp. Yeah, you heard that right. Cooper freaking Kupp, the 2021 Triple Crown winner, Super Bowl MVP, and the guy who torched defenses for 1,947 yards and 16 touchdowns just 4 short years ago. Word on the street is Jerry's offering a package headlined by a 2026 first-round pick, a 2027 third-rounder, and, get this, veteran cornerback Jordan Lewis to sweeten the pot for a Rams team that's rebuilding faster than you can say Matthew Stafford's elbow. Now, let's pump the brakes for a second and summarize the juice straight from the leak. Anonymous front office insiders tell us the deal could be finalized as early as this week's trade deadline extension talks. Yes, the NFL's experimenting with a soft deadline push this season, and Kupp's camp is reportedly intrigued by reuniting with offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer, who coached him back in the Rams' glory days. The rumored compensation? Dallas ships out those picks plus Lewis, who's in the final year of his deal and has been stellar with 3 picks already this season. In return, the Cowboys land a 32-year-old route-running wizard who's still posting 80-plus yards per game despite LA's offensive woes. If this goes down, folks, AT&T Stadium's already explosive offense, led by Dak Prescott's laser arm and CeeDee Lamb's acrobatic grabs, gets a nuclear upgrade. But hold on, let's dive deeper into why this rumor feels like it was scripted in a Hollywood writer's room. Start with Kupp himself. Born in Yakima, Washington, this guy's a 7th-round steal from 2017 out of Eastern Washington University. Remember his breakout? In 2021, he led the league in receptions, 145, yards, 1,947, and touchdowns, 16. Numbers that haven't been touched since. Pair that with his Super Bowl 56 heroics, 8 catches, 92 yards, 2 scores, including the game winner against the Bengals, and you've got a living legend. Sure, injuries slowed him the last couple years, a high ankle sprain in 22, hamstring issues in 23, but this season he's healthy, averaging 5.8 catches per game. Imagine him lining up opposite CeeDee Lamb, with Brandon Cooks stretching the field and Jake Ferguson over the middle. Dak's completion percentage, already at 68% this year, could flirt with 70. Defenses? They'd need a PhD in coverage to keep up. Tactically, this is chess, not checkers. Mike McCarthy's West Coast scheme thrives on precision routes, and Kupp's release package is poetry. Those subtle stems, the body lean that sells double moves. Compare it to the Cowboys' current WR room. Lamb's a YAC monster with 912 yards already, but depth took a hit when Michael Gallup retired last offseason. Adding Kupp creates matchup nightmares. Think about the red zone. Dallas ranks 8th in red zone TD percentage at 62%, but Kupp's 25 career red zone scores would push that into the top 3. And defensively, losing Lewis stings. He's PFF's 12th rated corner this year, but Darren Bland and Trayvon Diggs are ball hawks, and rookie Wanya Thomas is waiting in the wings. It's a calculated risk, trading short-term secondary depth for long-term offensive fireworks. Let's zoom out with some historical context, because nothing fuels Cowboys rumors like a trip down memory lane. This franchise, founded in 1960 as an expansion team, didn't earn the America's Team nickname until 1978 when NFL Films highlighted their nationwide fanbase, thanks to those 5 Super Bowl wins in the 70s and 90s. Roger Staubach, the Navy vet turned Hall of Fame QB, captained the 71 and 77 champs with that ice-cold fourth-quarter magic. Then came the triplets era, Troy Aikman slinging to Michael Irvin while Emmitt Smith, still the NFL's all-time rushing leader with 18,355 yards, pounded the rock. Fast forward to now, Dak Prescott, drafted in the 4th round in 2016, has thrown for over 30,000 yards already, tying him with Tony Romo for second in franchise history behind Aikman. But here's the stat that stings. Since the last Super Bowl in '95, Dallas is 5-12 in the playoffs. 0 NFC Championship appearances. This Kupp rumor? It's Jerry's latest swing at ending the drought, reminiscent of the Herschel Walker trade in '89 that built the dynasty, or the Joey Galloway deal in 2000 that, well, let's not dwell on the misses. Statistically, the parallels are eerie. In 1992, when Jimmy Johnson traded for Charles Haley, the Cowboys' defense jumped from 18th to 1st in points allowed, en route to Super Bowl 27. If Kupp lands, projections from analytics gurus like Football Outsiders have Dallas offensive DVOA skyrocketing from 6th to potentially 1st. Last season, the Cowboys averaged 29.9 points per game, 2nd in the NFL. Add Kupp's 100-catch potential, we're talking 32 to 35 points easy. And get this trivia nugget. AT&T Stadium, opened in 2009, has hosted more 50-point games, 12, than any other venue. Kupp in that house of horrors for visitors? Opposing DCs might need therapy. Now, for some fictional but oh-so-realistic soundbites to bring this home. Imagine Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy on a conference call. Look, we've got a quarterback in Dak who's playing at an MVP level, 68% completion, 22 TDs already. Adding a technician like Cooper? It's not about need, it's about domination. But nothing's done until the papers are signed. Cut to Dak Prescott in the locker room. Man, CD and I talk about it. Having another guy who runs routes like he's dancing ballet? Defenses can't double everybody. Let's go. And a Ram source, anonymously of course, Sean's rebuilding, Stafford's 37, and those picks could land a young QB. Kupp deserves a ring chase. Even a fan quote from Cowboys Nation, shout out to Maria from Frisco, Jerry, if you pull this off, I'll name my next kid Cooper. How about them Cowboys? Expert opinions? Let's channel Pro Football Hall of Famer and former Cowboy Troy Aikman, now in the booth. I've seen trades change seasons. Alvin Harper in '94 comes to mind. Kupp's football IQ is off the charts. He'd fit like a glove in Dallas. But the price? Those picks better not haunt us in 2 years. Analytics expert Cynthia Freland from NFL Network chimes in fictitiously. Simulations show a 28% boost in win probability for the playoffs with Kupp. Dallas jumps from 42% division odds to 68%. And rival take from an Eagles blogger, great, another weapon for Prescott. Just what the NFC East needed. Looking ahead, the implications are seismic. If this trade happens, Dallas locks the NFC East, currently leading Philly by a game, and eyes a first-round bye. Playoff seeding? Top 2 seed feels locked. But risks abound. Kupp's $29.8 million cap hit in 2026 means restructuring Dak's deal or cutting ties with Zach Martin postseason. Draft-wise, no first-rounder hurts, but with Micah Parsons, Defensive Player of the Year candidate with 10.5 sacks, anchoring the line, they're built to win now. Predictions? I say Cowboys finish 12-5, host the NFC Championship, and if Kupp stays healthy, they're hoisting Lombardi number 6 in New Orleans. Rivalries intensify. Eagles fans already fuming, Giants circling the wagons, Commanders. Well, they're the Commanders. But wait, there's more layers to this onion. Pop culture tie-in. Remember when Ted Lasso joked about the Cowboys drama? This rumor's got that AFC Richmond chaos vibe. Current events. With the election dust settling and Thanksgiving rivalry week looming, Cowboys host the Giants on Turkey Day. This trade talk dominates water coolers from Dallas to DC trivia bonus. Did you know the Cowboys star logo was designed by Jack Eskridge in 1960, and it's been on the helmet for 1,000 plus games? Iconic. Cowboys Nation, this rumor isn't just smoke, it's a potential inferno. Whether it flames out or ignites a dynasty, one thing's certain, Jerry Jones loves the spotlight, and we're all along for the ride. Stay locked to the channel for updates. Hit that subscribe, drop your thoughts in the comments. Kupp to Dallas, yeah or nay? Next up, we face the Commanders. Tune in Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern on Fox. Until then, keep the faith, bleed blue and silver, and remember, how about them Cowboys? This is Jake Harlan, signing off from Arlington. Go get him!